America to your Caribou Data Science channel. This is the afternoon of Friday, March the 18th, 2021. And this time for your daily COVID-19 analysis, I will just mention that this is the this is the last report for this week. I'll be back on Monday afternoon to start all over again. Okay, so let's go and fire up the numbers for the U.S. And you can see the U.S. has for the previous 365 days, has 49.9 million cases, 434,913 deaths. And you can see here that unfortunately the U.S. will catch or pass 2020 cases by the end of March and the end of the first quarter. Now, as you can see here, the first quarter of 2022 is already the most number of cases of any of the previous 4 quarters. Okay, monthly cases is the good news is that March is cases are staying relatively low. Okay, weekly cases, a nice declining pattern in COVID-19 cases on a weekly basis here. And what have we got over here? You can see on March the 17th, the U.S. had 52,884 cases with an average of 41,105 cases per day. What about deaths? The good news is deaths have not caught 2021 deaths yet. But nonetheless, the first quarter of 2020, well, it still says first quarter, January, April, July. So I'm not really sure. It says one row containing missing values. So that's kind of interesting, okay? Nonetheless, you can see here the monthly numbers. March cases of deaths are going to be below these numbers right here, okay? But there's something wrong with my numbers here. Why am I only seeing, well, no, that's not right. March, okay, April. What about weekly cases, weekly deaths? A nice declining pattern in weekly deaths, down to 5,000 deaths for the week. And what about this over here? Deaths over here were at the March the 17th were 1,685 deaths, with an average of 1,207 deaths per day. Now, the question for on average, for every 100,000 people in the U.S., how many people have COVID-19? Well, this number is 50. Okay, this number would be 25. So somewhere between 20 and 25 people out of 100,000 have COVID-19 in America. What about deaths? Well, again, this line there is 1/2. Notice a slight turn up here in COVID-19 deaths, kind of interesting. Huh? But it's still, so we can still say at this point, on average, less than 1/2 of a person per 100,000 has COVID-19 in the U.S. today. Okay, that does conclude our report for today. It's also the final report for today. So I'm going to bring this stream. Well, no, I'm not going to bring this stream to a close. We're going to upload some files and take a break. And close this. Back over here.